It is time for Thirsty's Live, and we are going to talk about what to do if your beautiful cloth diapers get a stain. Don't worry, we have lots of tips. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on Thirsty's Live. If you are watching this live, we would love to hear from you, or even if you're watching the replay on YouTube or on Facebook, we would love to hear what are your experiences with stains on the outside of your diapers. What did you try to remove it? What was maybe the most difficult stain for you to remove? And if you're like, I have no idea what to do, don't worry, you're in the right place because we are going to give you guys a bunch of tips so that you can keep your beautiful cloth diapers looking nice and fresh on the inside. But today we're focusing on the out. So, couple of just general rules of thumb when you're working with stains. Number one, hot water, just heat in general, tends to set in stains. So when you're working on removing a stain from a diaper, you're going to want to treat it before you put it in the washer. And remember, the regular cloth laundry routine is pre-wash, hot wash with full amount of detergent, extra rinse, and then dry. So when you are working on a stain, you really want to be sure that you do your pre-wash cold. Let's say then that this is the diaper in question. After you do your pre-wash on cold, put a little bit of detergent on. Hopefully you've used one of these tips to pre-treat your stained diaper. You're going to go and get this diaper out of the laundry. You're going to look and see, has the stain lightened at all for you? If it hasn't, you're going to take that out of your washing machine before you start your hot wash for the rest of your diapers, okay? You've got to use hot water when you're washing cloth, right? Because the most important thing is that these get sanitized and cleaned so that your baby's bum is healthy and not irritated, right? Right. But if you're worried about like one precious cover, take that cover out, continue to work on the stain, finish washing the rest of your diapers, and hopefully these tips will help you. Mackenzie is saying she's never had a problem. The diapers get washed so often. I just figure it'll come out eventually. So far it's worked. Yeah, and I'd be curious, Mackenzie, what kinds of stains have you had on your diapers that you haven't actually needed to treat? I'd be curious to hear about that. So here are some tips, though, for actually treating stains. I'm going to give you a couple of different options. I'm going to give you natural options, some mainstream options, and then options that involve like soaking the entirety of the diaper. Okay, so those are the basic tips that I'm giving you. First, let's start with natural options. Okay, these are going to be more gentle on the diaper, and you're not going to be using an enzymatic cleaner, so you don't have to worry about that irritating baby skin. Okay. Oh, wow. So Mackenzie's saying she's had spaghetti stains, blueberry, and dirt, and she hasn't had to do any special stain treatment, and they've come out fine. That's great. If you do have a stain that you need to treat, equal parts lemon juice and water, make that into a solution. Take your stained diaper, treat the area with that solution, let it sit for about 10 minutes, okay, and then put this in your diaper laundry. Remember to check the stain after the pre-wash and see, has it lightened up, okay? So that's one trick. Another trick is you can make a solution with baking soda and vinegar, okay? And with all of these, actually, just parenting hack, save your toothbrushes. Save your old toothbrushes. Why? Because they're great for cleaning and using to scrub out stains. Or also, if you have kids, they make really easy paintbrushes for them. So, just a little tip, save your old toothbrushes. Okay, so equal parts lemon juice, water, that's one solution. baking soda and vinegar together. Some people like making a salt paste, especially that's helpful if you have like a mold stain. And then, of course, you can start to get into more natural stain removing products. Now, some of these, like, let's see, I wrote one down, like Puracy. That's a natural stain removal. It does have enzymes. So anytime you're using any kind of washing solution that has enzymes in it, they're very effective. But you want to be sure that you rinse it all out, because if you don't rinse out your enzymatic cleaner, that is going to go after your baby's skin when you get them back in their diapers. So anytime using those, just be really careful that you rinse it all the way. I'm a little embarrassed, but it's kind of a testament to how much I like this stuff. This is my Bunch of Farms stain remover, and really what all you do is you get the end of it, you put the end of it in water, and then you just rub that directly on your stain. You can also flake some of this off and mix it with water, so you can kind of make a water solution for it, but this is a great natural option for removing stains. So those are the natural approaches. And of course, you can also use mainstream products as well. Truth be told, your cloth diapers are probably more hardy than what you think they are. Our prints, we are very careful about the dyes, the fabrics, the process that we use, so that these diapers need to look beautiful and hold up with a lot of use. So don't worry too much about ruining the exterior of your diaper, okay? They are more hardy than what you would think. So you can absolutely use mainstream stain sticks on the outside of your diapers on exterior and interior stains. Now remember, any kind of enzymatic cleaner can eventually be hard on like the elastics and the different components of your diapers, but it's not going to necessarily damage the color or the print, okay? So just be sure to remove all the way. And a couple of other options that we've heard good things about: using shout gel to remove stains, even the Tide pens, those are good to use. Also, let's talk about grease stains, okay? Anything that is greasy, actually a great way to remove that is Blue Dawn dish soap. I don't know what's magic about the formula, the specific blue formula, but that tends to work better than the other Dawn products. But the Blue Dawn soap is really great for any kind of grass stain, food stain, grease stain. And so what you want to do is make a solution where you get the soap, put it on your toothbrush like toothpaste, get water, and just scrub with that toothbrush on your diaper. Now, all of these stain treatments you're doing outside of the wash, right? You're really targeting and pinpointing that area. Do not put Dawn dish soap directly in your washer, okay? Because that's going to compromise the lubrication inside your washing machine and probably will void your warranty. But if you have exterior stains here, dish soap, Blue Dawn dish soap is a really great option, okay? All right, so last but not least, you can also, let's say maybe like you were doing chalk, or like your kiddo just like was playing and it's just like grass stains everywhere, and you're like, you would have to literally be scrubbing the whole diaper, right? So an option that you can do for those is actually you can soak your diaper, the whole diaper. Now, if you're using a cover, obviously remove whatever on the inside. Actually, I think that what's inside this cover is the Mega Nighttime Solution that I showed last week, the pre-fold and the fitted. But let's say we've got a stain on this Duo wrap. You can just put this whole Duo wrap and soak it in a solution that's just concentrated with your regular dish soap, okay? Do not soak any longer than 10 minutes. Why? Because it's going to start to potentially get hard on the TPU waterproofing and the elastics, but you can absolutely soak your diaper. Now you'll notice that I have not said bleach yet, okay? Really, bleach is in cloth diapers, it should only be used for disinfecting, okay? You shouldn't need to use bleach for removing exterior stains. And actually, a color-safe bleach like OxiClean, that's like hydrogen peroxide base, that's going to be a much better option for you if you're going for treating a stain, all right? So you can use OxiClean, you can use a concentrate of your detergent in water, but only soak for 10 minutes, okay? Then rinse. See, has that lightened things up for you? Try it in the pre-wash, and remember, when you have a precious diaper that you love, that you're trying to remove the stain from, always check and see, did the stain lighten up the way you want during that cold pre-wash? Because if you need to do more work, you want to take it out of your diaper laundry before you do that hot wash, okay? Because the heat can set in stains. Same thing goes for after you finish all of your diaper laundry. Let's say you didn't realize that there was a stain and you're getting ready to put your diapers in the dryer on low and you notice the stain, okay? Don't put that in the dryer. Take it out so that you can treat the stain, okay? Heat sets things in. But one beautiful thing that actually does involve a little heat that can help lighten stains is the sun. So another option, let's say that you did your whole diaper laundry, you're folding it, you've already dried it, and you notice that there's a stain. Oh, what a bummer, right? Well, don't worry. Get that equal parts lemon juice water solution, re-wet your diaper, okay, with that solution, and then just lay it in the sun. And that is another strategy for brightening the stain, all right? So, Facebook, you guys are quiet today. Let me know if you guys have experience with this. I don't know if maybe Facebook is not showing me. Oh, good. There's a comment. Christina's saying the sun is magic. Oh, yeah. It works on exclusively breastfed baby stains as well. Yes, that poop is, wow. But you sun those diapers and it is like magic what that does, isn't it? Absolutely. All right, so last but not least, so we've talked through a couple of different strategies. We've talked now about sunning, okay? And then let's talk about probably the most difficult kind of stain to remove. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you a couple of no-nos that you're going to want to avoid. So stick with me to the end, okay? And keep the comments coming. I want to know, what kind of stains have you had? How did you get them out? All right. Mold. Mold is a really tricky stain to remove. First and foremost, you want to kill the mold spores. But even after doing that, you may still have stains on your diapers. So to kill the spores, you can use OxiClean, okay? And actually I have a whole other video that talks about dealing with mold and mildew, and I'll put that in the comments. But let's say that you've done that. You've killed the spores. You've treated it. Here is what you can do to hopefully lighten those stains. Do a mixture of 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Okay, so that's that salt paste that I was talking about at the beginning. So that salt paste, get it on your toothbrush and rub it in. Let it sit for about a half an hour and then wash with your next load and sun dry. It would, hopefully that will help lighten it up, okay? So, let me review all of that for you. Okay, so this should kill the mold and also help lighten the stain. Do the salt paste mixture. Okay, 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Then mix into a paste, rub onto all of the mildew spots. Let it sit for half an hour. Then wash it with your regular laundry, okay, and dry in the sun or put in the dryer on high for 15 minutes. So that's what you need to do to kill your mold or mildew spores, okay? That is one time that you can use that heat, only for 15 minutes, okay? That should help get rid of the stain. If the mildew stain is still there after you've killed it, then you can try some of these other tips like the OxyClean and things like that. But the most important thing with mildew is that you actually kill it so it doesn't like continue to spread like across your stash. So, I promised you to tell you what not to do at the end, right? So, here are the no-nos of removing stains. Do not use back out. It's just way too hard on your diapers, okay? Keep in mind that high heat sets things in. Sometimes, like when you're needing to kill mildew spores, you might need to use it. Otherwise, just be really careful of that if you care about the stains, okay? Treat the stains before you get them hot. And then bleach. You really shouldn't need to use bleach to remove exterior stains. Like I said, bleach is reserved for treating and disinfecting things like yeast and stuff like that. Okay, but you shouldn't need to use bleach to remove exterior stains. A kind of hydrogen bleach, a color-safe bleach, that's going to do a much better job for you. All right? So, now your little one can wear your favorite diaper outside without pants, get grass stains, have fun, get in the dirt, get in the chalk, eat some blueberries, and you're going to know how to remove those stains. Also, if you have, it's going to be spaghetti night. I love Mackenzie. She was saying, that's why there are colors like Midnight and Jet. So if you know that you're going to be doing something that's going to be really messy, put them in a darker diaper, right? They look chic. They're pretty too. But if you do happen to be out in one of your light, white backgrounds or a lighter color, don't sweat it because now you know how to remove exterior stains. Thank you guys so much for watching Thirsty's Live. Be sure to get notified on Facebook when we go live so that pops up on your feed and you don't miss us. Also, if you are on YouTube, if you enjoy watching YouTube, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss anything that we share next week. Oh, someone's saying, I know I'm late. I don't know if it's covered. Lipstick. Oh, awesome, Heather. So makeup stains, lipstick, things like that, they're going to have probably some oil to it. So that's when you're going to want to use the Blue Dawn dish soap. Thanks for asking that question, Heather. I hadn't thought of makeup stains. Yes. Oh man, lipstick. Blue Dawn dish soap. Get it wet, get an old toothbrush, and just kind of brush it out. Rinse it with cold water and, maybe do it again if you need. That should help with any, but take a picture first because you're going to want that picture for your kiddo's high school graduation when they, the day that they got into your lipstick and got it everywhere. Oh, yes. Take a picture first before you treat that stain. All right. Good questions. We love it when you guys are here, when you ask your questions, when you share your cloth diapering experience. So even when the broadcast stops, feel free to keep the conversation going in the comments. Jessica is going to be here next week on Thirsties Live talking about her favorite Thirsties products to use now that her kids are out of diapers. So you're going to get to hang out with our customer service gal Jessica next week on Thirsties Live. Same time, same place. Thanks for being here, everyone, and happy cloth diapering.